All right, so here's another, yeah, this is a neat case study. I've got written here drones. I've since scraped it off, mostly. This is an original, again, Italian buckfast that came in the packages. So shortly after I hived these and they started laying, I had a similar situation to the last hive where I found just patches of drones, just, a drone cell here and there and a patch here and there. But there was still worker brood. So I just, put a question mark on it and left it. And then I come back and looked at it again, and she figured it out. Whatever was ailing the girl, she got over it. So that was interesting. I didn't pull the plug on her right away, and she resolved her issue. They're building that out. I hope my flow returns. I really want to get a good comb honey crop this year. I got almost nothing last year. Got a nice market for it, and it's too bad when I have to tell people I don't have it. Okay, so that's there's no queen, there's no brood like the last two. And I've got comb honey frames down here too. Then a little something. Now, that's not very encouraging at all. What are they doing? Maybe she is running out. She got that full of eggs. Well, not full. There's a little patch right in here. So maybe she does need to be retired. Who knows? I've never seen that before. If you've seen that, put in the comments where a queen will lay. Sometimes they got blocked ovarial or something like that, and so they think they're fertilizing an egg, but they're not. And then you get drone cells, just randomly spattered among the. Well, that is laid up with nice young brood. So if you've seen that, let me know what the outcome was. If you've seen a queen mend her ways in that regard, did she turn out good, or did she just end up not working out? Not bad. They're backfilling pollen, which always makes the nest look kind of crazy. So she's got a lot of eggs and stuff. That's looking good. That's looking really good. There's the queen. Okay, it's always nice to see the queen, see where she is, keep her safe. Now this, it's kind of goofy. Okay, I'm gonna put a watch on this one. She still hasn't quite convinced me, but they're making some honey. It might be okay. She got lots of space in the bottom now. There's lots of space up here. And I'll remember the drones one. Another original Italian buckfast. That one over there says check queen July 12th. Kind of late. It's the 17th today. You don't want to put these in the sun. They're building this out at the top. So I'm going to put that toward the wall. And then we'll put that comb honey frame again next to it. Give them more time to draw the comb honey frame out. Now they're drawing that nice, filling it with honey too. Beautiful. I can space these out a little, give them some more time with the foundationless portions. I'm going to turn that around. They're going kind of sideways with that piece, so we'll make them kind of straighten out a bit. Put that one back. All right. Now we'll check the queen. I've used all my comb. No, I haven't. I've got 9 more frames of comb there. That's being drawn nicely. And this queen should have a nice blue dot on her as well. That's brood, nice brood, beautiful. They're really getting the hang of this. Really getting the hang of this. I could take that as a honey frame still. It's beautiful. Sorry, I don't know what you can see. I still need that videographer. Trouble is, everybody expects to be paid. I don't know why, because I don't make any money. They should work for free like I do. Oh yeah. Nice. I just admire that. It's bee porn. There's eggs in that. She's laying just fine. Bees in this next colony can't find the door because I've got that frame there. The question is, where's my queen? There's the queen right there. Nice big blue disc on her back. That's beautiful. Okay, that's really what I wanted to know. I think, oh, that's a comb honey frame on the end there. Nicely drawn comb honey frame. Yeah, that worked out pretty good, although she's laid in it a bit. Okay, so I know where my queen is. I don't need to shake the bees off of that, but I do need a couple of fresh frames. I'm thinking this one needs a super too. Okay, I'm a little behind. I'm 5 days behind. I'm on this. This says check queen July 12th. I think this is when I also attempted to requeen from home. They're sure full. They've not been wasting their time. They've been making honey. Lots of honey there. If they got a laying queen, they're going to get a super. I'm halfway through now, and they got nothing but nectar, so I don't think they have a laying queen. They got nothing. They got no brood. Okay. Oh, there's something on the next frame, but it's not exactly what I want to see. Because this was, again, one of those splits I made from this yard, which was a week. It was only had a frame or two of brood. But they've got, well, there's eggs, I think. Oh, maybe not. So I've got a little emergency cell here. It's really hard to see. Really hard to see. Oh, I've got another one there. Oh, man. So you got to shake these off. Oh, that's what I saw. What I saw was an emerged cell. Because when I made this nuke, so this is the emerged cell they're tearing down. When they made that nuke, they made emergency cells that I didn't catch. So they made up a queen, I suppose, and she probably killed my queen. So my question was, did the resulting virgin queen mate? And I think the answer is no. So I need to bring another queen. Wow, those honey frames are really heavy. So when I come back with the queen, let's see if I can steal a frame of young brood from another colony here and put it in there with the frame of brood, with the new queen. See, these are just drone cells. They're not queen cells. And try to keep this colony happy, because they're not happy. They're killing my queens. It's not what I'm looking for at all. Okay, and then when I come back, I'm going to steal these honey frames. I'll put a honey super on this hive. So there's three things going to happen. Put a frame of brood, put a new mated queen, and put a honey super. Steal all these honey frames out of here. Is queenless. Okay, this is another of the original Italian buckfast queens. And I'm not suggesting anything by telling you that. That's just what it is. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a buckfast or whatever. I don't even know what that means, and I don't care what it means. I'm not saying you shouldn't care. If you care, that's okay. Just that if you're thinking that I'm mentioning that because I care what it means, the only thing I care what it means is that it was just the queen that came with the package. That's all. That's all I care. There's some home honey frames in here. Drawing that a little bit. Oh, so there's a bunch of there's worker brood and there's drone cells in here. So kind of that same. Oh man, another queen problem. I'll take that out. I'm not seeing eggs in the open cells yet. Same thing, it's got a worker and drone cells, kind of just, scattered drone cells. This looks like another queen problem. They've totally backfilled that with nectar. Yeah, I think I don't know if there's even a queen in here. Come on, go away. They get right up in there and you're gonna get stuck. There's eggs there. Okay, so there's a queen in here, but I think she's probably no good. She'll be getting a new queen here soon. She'll be getting one of my domestics. And see, that frame looks good, right? So again, is that a frame problem? Is that a comb problem? Am I gonna ditch a perfectly good queen because my comb is messed up? That's why I like nice comb. Just one less variable. That's all laid up. That's nice. There she is. Big blue dot. These are so heavy, they're hard to inspect. Okay, we got 4, right? Need 4 fresh combs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so again, I don't need to shake those off because I saw the queen. I love marked queens. They're just so much easier to find. Especially those discs. I just realized that that's why it's so vivid. It's a disc. I need to get me some of those. Alright, so now I need to get those in here. There's 4 of them. And on this one, I'm going to write drones. Just so that I can keep an eye on this. This one also says check queen July 12. Oh, right there. Okay, what's going on here? Making honey. Alright, I see another problem here. So I see drone cells. I don't see worker cells. This is one we requeened. So if I don't see any worker cells, then that leads me to believe it could be laying worker situation. No, it is not. There's some eggs there. This is what I'm seeing. That's why I said that right there. Because this is the frame I put in here when I made up this nuke. But there's no laying queen in here. But there's also not laying workers. They just killed my queen is all. So I need to do the same thing. I need to put a frame of eggs, open brood anyway, in here, and a new queen. And a honey super. QL. Boy, I've fed a lot of queens in this yard. This is also an original queen that came with the package. They've got honey started all the way out there. That's looking really nice. Oh, they stuck it together. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Gonna make some nice comb honey if I don't mess it up. That is on script right there. They're just attaching it a little bit. I need to convince them not to. Sometimes you can just sort of fix it by turning it around. Just give them a new perspective on things. I've got 3 frames of comb left. I thought there was a bee under my finger, and then I thought, no, maybe not, but then she reminded me that yes, I am here. think we've got a laying queen in here. Yeah, probably. We did a week ago. This is full of eggs. It's always like to see if I can spot the queen with those big blue discs. It's not that hard once you get the right frame. Uh-oh. That's 2 comb honey frames side by side, and they totally cross-combed them. That's not what you want. Mess up your comb and end up killing your queen, which she actually was on that frame. She's right there. Nice big black one. Nice and long. But we're going to pick her up and put her... No, don't climb my fingers. Oh my goodness. Come on, Queenie, get down there. Don't climb up my fingers. Now this one is a problem. Look what they did. They started with both sides and then went sideways in the middle. So I'll take this part out. Bend this part back over there and put that in the second box. Okay, I need to put this frame somewhere. There's 2 of them. More than 2. Okay, I've kind of come down to it. So I'll just disperse these rather spare frames. And yeah, these have got bees on them. If you're adding a few bees to the top of the hive like this, it's not really a threat to the queen. These house bees, they get along pretty good. It's those old foragers that are the grumpy ones. Take my S off of that. Now, I should have waited to do that because now I don't have a spare box to sit on. So this is... I don't think I need to look in here. This one was doing okay, but I think I'm just going to put an S on it to bring a honey super for it when I come back. This one's a queen check from before. Oh, I hope she's laying well. Really getting tired of queen problems. Looks like they're doing well. They sound good. Well, that might be the brood that I left them with. So keep looking. Not seeing eggs yet. Okay, that's full of eggs and young larvae. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to mark them for honey super. They'll get a second, and then in about a week they'll just get a queen excluder. And why is that? Well, my first year of beekeeping, it's easier this way. It's my first year of beekeeping. I didn't know how to use queen excluders, and you think, well, it's a rocket science. It's a queen excluder. You just slide it in there, keep the queen out. Yeah, you kind of do. However, being a new beekeeper, I had a lot of foundation, and I don't remember if I had strictly foundation or comb as well. But what happened was, put the foundation, put the honey super on, put the queen excluder in there, came back in a week or whatever, right? Early July, the flow was full on, and there was no bees at all in the honey super. So I got kind of disgusted with that, and I yanked them out. And then I just lived with the brood in the honey supers. Had to sort that out in the fall. I had 10 colonies. It wasn't that big a deal. But then I learned that bees need a reason. Foundation is nothing to them, right? Comb is something. Comb, some people, I've heard they'll spritz it with some sugar syrup. So that's something. If they don't have anything that they want through there, they just look at that queen excluder as a ceiling. So what you need to do is you need to give them a reason. You need to give them something they want. And what do the bees want to go to the most? You might say honey. That's not it. It's brood, particularly open brood, because there's a lot of strong pheromones in open brood. So if you can pull what I call a bait frame, and this is where my comb culling process comes in. Normally, when I set up my colonies and I go to set my queen excluders, I'll pull the worst 2 frames, maybe more, out of the brood chamber, replace them with something open comb like I'm doing here today, and I'll put those above the queen excluder. So it does a couple things for me. It opens up space in the brood nest, so that's important for swarm control and for the proliferation of the brood nest. She'll lay in that right away. It also gives the bees a reason to go through the queen excluder, so it gets that process going real good. Once they get through that, then they're fine. They know that there's something up there, and then over time there's just honey, so they're okay with that. And also, in my case, then those worst 2 frames are then going to end up in my honey house, and then I can, when they come through my extractor, I can look at those and think, it's broken, it's an old frame I don't like, maybe it's a plastic frame I don't like. I can cull that out of my operation at that time. Either, sell it or throw it away, or stick in my melter and render it and clean it up and re-wax it and put it back, So that's I find that that's a really beneficial process to pull those frames up above the queen excluder. Does a lot of things for me. All right. So this yard, I'm going to have to count up how many queens I need. I think I needed 3, didn't I? And count up how many supers I need. When there, I got to mark this one as needing a super or a second for sure. And then I'll have to come back here. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I got some other stuff I need to get done too, so who knows? Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I've got a reason to come by here Saturday morning, so maybe we'll do it then. Anyway, I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you didn't get too bored going through this yard with me. I hope you found it interesting, entertaining. maybe a little bit educational. I don't think I really have too much wisdom to share with you. I just share my experiences. If you find it helpful, then that's great. I'm learning like everybody else. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, just like everybody else. So, thanks for watching. Take care and have fun.